What's up, sports fans? So today's going to be our conclusion of my favorite college football teams recap. So Ole Miss played Saturday night, and I did see the game, but I did see the score. I did see them scoring on watching another game. Me and my family were over the weekend. We were watching A&M and Notre Dame playing. And when we saw the bottom scoreboard, we saw Ole Miss. I couldn't find Ole Miss anywhere on streaming. I finally found it, but it was already over, so I didn't really watch it. But I did see the score, and we played Furman at Oxford, and we put a whooping on them, 76-0. This was a complete Ole Miss showed up, and Furman. I have no idea who Furman is. I've heard of Furman. I've watched a little bit of Furman. Back. I've seen Furman's name. I've seen her name, but I never pay attention to Furman. I know what Furman's last year's record was, or their schedule record was. Don't know, but it don't matter because Ole Miss put up a complete bludgeoning win. So quick stats for these. So yeah, Ole Miss total yards was 772 yards. Furman's was 172. Ole Miss passing 529. Furman's passing 146. Ole Miss rushing 243. Furman's rushing 26. Ole Miss first downs 37. Furman's first downs 7. Ole Miss third down conversions 8 out of 14. Fourth down conversions 1 for 2. Furman's third down conversions 3 for 17. Fourth down conversions 0 for 2. Sacks, Ole Miss got sacked twice, and we sacked Furman 3 times. Turnovers, 1 pick 6 for us. So 1 turnover for Furman. Individual stats. Jackson Dart, our quarterback, 22 for 27, 418 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He did run the ball 6 times for 26 yards, 1 touchdown, 15 yards of long. That was the touchdown run, really. Really, the longs on the visual stats are touchdowns, by the way, just so you know. Matt Jones, on our lead rusher, he was our lead rusher, and he didn't run the ball a lot. We ran the ball with multiple guys, I think 12, 13 guys, and they had 4, 5, 6, 7 yards, 6, 7 yard carries per player. So yeah, and they scored almost every one of them scored. Matt Jones, 3 carries, 68 yards, 2 touchdowns, 46 yards, long of night. Trey Harris, our leading receiver, great last year, and he's going to be amazing this year. Trey Harris, 8 receptions, 179 yard receiving, 2 touchdown catches, 61 yards of long. Caden Lee, 4 receptions, 78 yards, 1 touchdown, 35 yards of long. Antoine Wells Jr., 2 catches, 70 yards, 1 touchdown, 61 yards of long. All, like I said, recap, all the long on the middle stats, like Jackson Dart, our running back, and our 3 receivers, all those were touchdowns and multiple ones. This was a whooping, basically. I did watch some of the game. I watched the first, after the game was over, I did watch the first series, and Ole Miss had the ball first. And it was at Oxford. Really wild Oxford. Good to see Ole Miss back, college football. And they scored in less than a minute. And I said, yep. And they scored on a deep ball to Trey Harris. So yeah, this was a complete butt whooping, and this was more than just, hey, we're gonna show up and we're gonna show up and show out. This was, even ESPN highlights were weird. So they showed them do the big plays, but not the touchdown. Barely showed touchdown. They skipped over the touchdown multiple times because it was 6-7 minute highlight. So I didn't really care for that. So college football didn't really give them the justice on the scoring, whatever. Don't matter. But good win, great win. Week 1, I expected us to whoop Furman. It was 59-0. The game was over in the first quarter. They scored 31. So yeah, this game was completely over. But Ole Miss did play pretty much the whole game. Jack and Dora, I think, played till the third quarter, and then they put in the backups and the first stringers. So yeah, but overall, this was a complete butt whooping, and get ready for the next game, I guess you might say. So yeah, I didn't see this game, but couldn't find it, found it, and when I saw the score, I said, yeah, it's over. I don't have to watch this game. But I did watch them score every time. And when they scored every time, they were just... This team reminded me, like last year, this team reminded me of Baylor when they had Art Briles as coach. After R.G. Free left to go to the NFL, they had Bryce Petty, they had Nick Florence, Bryce Petty, quarterback like that, stud receivers, great running backs. This reminded me of watching Baylor because Baylor scored like 50, 40, 50 to 60 points almost every game. Ole Miss might be like that. Their offense was just potent. Speed on the passing, speed on the run. You got a mobile quarterback. You got accuracy on the quarterback. You got running backs that are just toting the rock. I do miss Quinshawn Junkins, but hopefully we'll keep on. But then Matt Jones looked great. I mean, free carry. I know free carries. He had a ball. He had a ball for like five touches. I get it, but hey, you get what you get. You play who you get, and we played who we played against, and we definitely delivered on them pretty much. So yeah, We'll move on next week, and we'll see how that goes. But overall, it's a win. 76-0, a bludgeoning win, I might say. So yeah, but it's a wake-up call. It's definitely a wake-up call for us. I did watch a little bit of Alabama. Alabama, keep an eye on. Alabama looked great. Jalen Monroe looked like a Heisman quarterback. He reminded me a lot of when Oklahoma had Kyler Murray. He was like 7 for 10 for like nearly over 200 yards passing, but he had like over 100 yards rushing. He had nearly 400 yards rushing. I think 400 yards offense by himself. I said, yeah. And they scored 4 for 4 on 4 touchdown passes and four touchdowns. I said, yeah, this is going to be a tough team to play against. So keep an eye on. But Ole Miss, great win. Move on next week and get ready and see if we can replicate after that and can be more consistent after that. But yeah, great win. I really enjoyed it. As an Ole Miss fan, this was a win that definitely reminded me of last year and reminded me a lot of Baylor when Baylor was like the best team in the Big 12, and they were the best team in the Big 12. So yeah, but hope y'all enjoyed this review, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Leave a like, comment for future suggestions, even college football related. You want me to talk about more in college football? I'll be glad to talk more college football. What I think of college football playoff setup. What I think of who I think is going to win the championship. Georgia. My guess is Georgia, like always, as Georgia. Who I don't think is going to make the playoff. Florida State. Florida State will not make the college football playoff. It's done. It's over for them. So yeah, anything college football related. And later on, we're going to do NFL. So this week we're going to do NFL. The NFL is coming up. We're going to talk about NFL too. So yeah, more football stuff you want to talk about? Great. And we get into more stuff like movies, comic books, manga. I got some new mangas coming out that I just started reading. So yeah, we'll get into more of that overall. So yeah, but thank y'all for the wait, y'all. And I'll see y'all next time. Also, keep forgetting. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Just find some more cool related football content, movies, mangas, TV shows, whatever, anime, whatever nerdum love, whatever nerds love, I'll get back to y'all. So yeah, and I'll see y'all next time, and have a wonderful, safe, great week, and